My father was in World War II, and he said, for this I fought a war, for this country to be like this, to its citizens. What if you leave your children in your car, go into the ATM for a few minutes? That means they're gonna be locked in until Monday morning? No one cares anymore about anybody. We used to have a great country. Now it's abuse everywhere. Banks abusing people. And the list just goes on and on. It's abuse everywhere you turn. There's no customer service satisfaction anymore. I work 2 jobs to pay my bills, and I innocently go into to Chase to use the ATM machine, and this is what happens to me, and I'm diabetic. I was sitting in the car. Nobody comes over to see if you're there, if you're dead, if you had a heart attack, nothing. They just locked the gate. I didn't have the strength, and my glucose was low, and I couldn't drive out, and they never even checked the front of the car to see if there was a dead body in there. Well, I was locked in. I was a prisoner. How would you like to be? How would you like to be kidnapped and locked up here till Monday morning?
So what happened?
She told me I have 3 choices. I could sleep here until Monday morning when they open the gate, or I could go out, I could leave my vehicle, which meant that she would have it chopped up and sent off to Saudi Arabia overnight if I left my vehicle, or I could pay $108 cash to the tow truck driver who would come with a key, and she said, you have to pay cash. No credit card and no Chase checking account check. She says sleep in your car till Monday morning.
You're kidding.
Or die there, in other words, she's telling you.
Oh my God.
And I'm diabetic. I'm never coming in this lot again. I am never going into this bank again.
But wait a minute.
But they extorted $108 from me just to get money.
Oh
and then she splits it with the tow truck driver. I'm suing for pain and suffering. I'm suing the manager.
That's right. Terrible.
This is abuse of diabetic people. I don't think that he knows anything about it. When the police came, they came after the tow truck guy, and the cops from the 61st precinct asked the tow truck driver, why are you extorting money from her? She's not towed, and she was sitting in her vehicle. You didn't do anything for her vehicle, You didn't boot her, you didn't tow her. And why are you asking money from her? And the tow truck driver said that's between him and the bank manager. I don't think that the owner of Reds knows anything about the scam. They only take cash because she knew that she had a scam going with the tow truck driver. She was splitting the $108 with him. I called the CEO of Chase and they refunded my money. But I'm suing if I get a lawyer. They have to change their policy. They have to check to see if there's somebody in the vehicle before they lock the gate. You ought to back your car up so that they can't lock the gate. I'm Renee Greenberg, and I live at the border between Brighton Beach and Sheepshead Bay, within walking distance of both neighborhoods. Last Saturday afternoon at 2:45, I used the ATM machine in this branch. I parked my vehicle in their parking lot, and then I left the bank and I went outside. I felt I had low glucose because I'm a diabetic. I sat in my vehicle and I had something to eat so that it would bring my glucose up because I was unable to drive. And I waited until my glucose went up. And as I was waiting, it was after 3 and the teller came out. He didn't check the front of the vehicle to see if I was in there, if I was dead, or in diabetic coma or anything, and he just locked the gate. They should look in the front of the vehicle to see if anyone is dead, if anyone is sleeping, if anyone had a heart attack, before you lock the gate. I don't know, this country has gone downhill.